Hey there, science fans! Today we're diving into a topic that's as sweet as it is fascinating. Have you ever wondered why you crave sugary treats? Why a simple piece of candy can make your day? It all starts with your brain. Our brains are wired to love sugar. Sugar has a powerful effect on our brains, triggering feelings of pleasure and reward. This is because sugar activates the brain's reward system. Think about your favorite dessert. The mere thought of it can make your mouth water. Maybe it's a gooey chocolate chip cookie or a scoop of creamy ice cream. These treats are irresistible. These treats taste so delicious because of sugar. It's the sugar that makes them so hard to resist. But here's the thing, sugar isn't just found in desserts. It's everywhere. It hides in many foods, even ones you might not expect. From bread to salad dressings, sugar is sneaky. Tomato sauce, yogurt, and granola bars often have added sugar. It's important to check labels. That's why it's important to understand how sugar affects our brains. Knowledge is power. Knowing the science behind those cravings can help us make healthier choices. So next time you reach for that sugary treat, you'll know exactly what's happening in your brain. Let's get scientific for a moment. Have you ever wondered why sugary foods make us feel so good? It's not just about the taste. There's a fascinating process happening inside our brains. When we eat sugary foods, something amazing happens inside our brains. The moment sugar touches our taste buds, it sets off a chain reaction. First, the sugar molecules hit our tongues, activating taste receptors. These receptors are like tiny sensors that detect sweetness. These receptors send signals to our brains saying, hey, this tastes good. It's like a message being sent to our brain's command center. These signals travel to a special area called the reward pathway. This pathway is crucial for our feelings of pleasure and reward. This pathway is a network of nerve cells that communicate using chemical messengers called neurotransmitters. These messengers are essential for transmitting signals in the brain. One of the most important neurotransmitters in the reward pathway is called dopamine. Dopamine plays a key role in how we experience pleasure. Dopamine is often called the feel-good chemical. It's released in large amounts when we do something enjoyable, like eating sweets. When we experience something pleasurable, like eating a sugary treat, dopamine is released in the brain. This release is what makes us feel happy and satisfied. This surge of dopamine creates a sense of reward and satisfaction. It's our brain's way of telling us that what we're doing is good and we should do it again. Remember that feeling of excitement you get when you try a new flavor of ice cream? That's dopamine at work. When we experience something new and enjoyable, our brains release a burst of dopamine. However, here's the catch. If we keep eating the same sugary treat over and over again, the dopamine rush starts to diminish. Our brains become less sensitive to it, and we need more and more sugar to get that same feeling of reward. This is how sugar can become addictive. Our brains crave that initial dopamine high, leading us to consume more sugar than we need. Section 4. Sugar versus balanced meals, the dopamine difference. So, what happens when we eat a balanced meal instead of a sugar rush? When we consume a meal that includes a variety of nutrients, our body processes it differently compared to a sugary snack. Well, our brains still release dopamine, but in a more gradual and sustained way. This means that the pleasure and satisfaction we feel from eating are more prolonged and stable. Balanced meals provide our bodies with essential nutrients that are digested slowly. This slow digestion process ensures that our body gets a steady supply of energy over a longer period. This slow digestion leads to a steady release of glucose into the bloodstream, providing sustained energy and a more balanced dopamine response. As a result, we feel more energetic and focused throughout the day. On the other hand, when we overload on sugar, our bodies experience a rapid spike in blood sugar. This sudden surge can be overwhelming for our system. This triggers a surge of insulin, a hormone that helps regulate blood sugar levels. Insulin works to quickly lower the blood sugar, but this rapid change can have consequences. The result is a roller coaster of energy highs and crashes, leaving us feeling sluggish and craving more sugar. This cycle can be hard to break and can lead to unhealthy eating habits. Section 5. Finding the balance. Enjoying sugar in moderation. Don't worry, science fans, I'm not saying we have to give up sugar entirely. The key is moderation. Occasional treats can be part of a healthy diet and lifestyle. The important thing is to be mindful of our sugar intake and make choices that support our overall well-being. By understanding how sugar affects our brains, we can make informed decisions about what we eat and develop a healthier relationship with sweet treats. Remember, science rules, like this video and subscribe.